Our top story tonight, a derelict ship found floating 10 miles off the Los Angeles coast earlier this morning was towed into the port of Los Angeles a few hours ago.
There you are, my friend. I felt you peeking behind the tapestry like a rat looking for answers to questions not asked yet. So like me, it seems you're curious about what Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines feels like in 2025. Well, come closer, fledgling. Let me show you the madness you so bravely wandered into. Step right into the swirling chaos of the Madness Network. And let me tell you, by Kane, brace yourself, because this is going to be quite the ride. To get started, you need to pick a clan. You can choose one yourself or take a beginning questionnaire where a few oddly specific questions somehow determine if you are a sewer goblin or a sexy art addict. It's like a vampire personality quiz. The clans you have to choose from are first, Bruja, which are what happens when a philosophy major discovers super strength and decides to punch first and debate later.
Hi there, would you like to sign my petition?
Call it in.
Basically, vampire brawlers with a chip on their undead shoulder. If you like the idea of turning enemies into pavement stains in slow motion while yelling at them about the system, join Clan Bruja, because sometimes being unnaturally fast or unreasonably fuck-ass mad.
I'm Danzo. Someone talking shit about me over in that ivory tower? Who said it, huh? I'll kick their ass.
Is just too much fun to pass up. Second, you have the gangrel. These mother fluffers are basically what happens when a vampire spends too much time in the woods, gets emotionally attached to their inner beast, and low-key starts a furry arc. Just don't say that to their face. Oh, no. I'm sorry I called you a furry. I'm sorry I called you. I'm sorry so much. Ever wanted to play a vampire who's one bad day away from turning into a literal wolf mid-conversation? Congrats, you are a gangrel. Gangrel are the closest you'll get to playing a furry in a vampire game. Third, you have the Nosferatu. The physical representation of having a face only a mother could love.
Yeah, what'll it be? Lord! Oh, sweet Jesus!
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
And a walking masquerade violation. Nosferatu are living proof that even vampires can lose the genetic lottery. Playing Nosferatu means becoming the ultimate shadow lurker, part hacker, part sewer goblin, with the only weakness is direct sunlight and eye contact.
Oh my god, get away from me.
Fourth, you have the Toreador. The pretty boy vamps who will flirt with you, drink your blood, then ghost you. They are basically if thirst traps could walk, talk, and casually shatter your willpower with a well-timed hair flip. They don't bite unless it's sensual, poetic, emotionally damaging, and yes, they will judge you for your outfit.
Oh, you cannot escape me, little morsel. One way or another, you and I will intertwine our beings on the way into the ninth circle.
Fifth, you have the Tremere, basically goth wizards who drink blood and gatekeep arcane knowledge like it's the Toreador's OnlyFans. Playing Tremere means being the clan of the cursed grad student, because why punch someone when you can boil their blood from the inside while you're across the room? sixth one you have are the Ventru, the ruling class of kindred society, or the vampire trust fund babies who demand to be called princess and won't drink your blood unless you meet their particular standards. Ventru don't feed on just anyone. No. You got to be vintage, ethically sourced, gluten-free blood, or they'll just call Vampire HR. I, for one, took the beginning questionnaire and got our last clan, Malkavian. We're known as lunatics with the ability to spread their insanity to others. Visions of death. While you're having your vision, I will smack you. Goodbye, Vic. Playing Malkavian is like being on a permanent acid trip with the side effect of
Maybe, just maybe, I am the king of the world.
Or a potato.
So whatever clan you choose, you begin as a confused sack of slightly used flesh, waking up in what can only be described as a crime scene themed budget hotel. Probably haunted, definitely sticky. Turns out you've been embraced into kindred society. Congratulations, you are a vampire. But before you can even figure out how to use your newfangled fangs, someone has a problem with your new unlife, deciding to burst down your door like SEAL Team 6. FBI, open up! Staking you and your sire. Just so you know, in the Vampire Masquerade universe, staking vampires through the heart doesn't actually kill them, it paralyzes them. Alright, let's continue. Dragging you to vampire court called Elysium, as siring without permission is a violation of the Masquerade, and she just unlocked the secret ending. The Masquerade is a set of unspoken vampire laws, ensuring that tasty human meat puppets don't realize the world is run by blood-sucking night stalkers. And you have to admit, finding out the vampires roam the night, some creating monstrous flesh creatures with orangutan titties, and others sucking off the nice old homeless man in the back alley of your apartment, well, that could be a bit of an issue. And panic would ensue, followed by pitchforks, and we hate pitchforks. Knowing this, the prince, leader of the Camarilla within L.A., Sebastian LaCroix, sentences your sire to final death by decapitation. You, however, avoid this fate with the help of Nines Rodriguez, leader of the Anarchs within L.A., as he objects to your potential final death, leading to LaCroix sparing your new life. But don't get too cozy. Instead of final death, LaCroix kicks you out on the streets with only a person to contact in Santa Monica. And the overall message of figure it out, fledgling, I have shit to do. Thus launching you into your new unlife. Welcome to the world of darkness, kindred, where 1 minute you're tiptoeing through the Nosferatu sewers, whispering sweet nothings to rats and flesh creations alike, and the next you're being chased by a werewolf and oh my god, he does not want to cuddle!
You really are fucked!
Bloodlines, at its core, is all about the choices you make and the character you design to throw into chaos. The story, it's a masterpiece.
You chased it for the one at the top of the city. On the sea. Oh, on the ground. Oh, you found it in the crypt. It's open. Oh, it's open. Oh god. Oh god. Run.
The dialogue is symphony of snark, drama, and dark humor. It's definitely the best part of the whole experience. Each character is so well crafted, you'll think they're real people. With their own desires, fears, and twisted motivations, they drive not just them, but the entire story. Whether they're the big bad guy, a random side quest giver, or a background NPC, each one stands out in their own weird way.
I was a kid. I used to wait for the snap of the rat trap. It would trickle out of the animal's face and ooze just far enough to coagulate around the cheese. A poetic death.
And don't get me started on the voice acting, because if I start, I might not shut up. It's top notch. Each performance is like an audio hallucination tailored perfectly to the character. They don't just talk, they bleed personality. They scream, whisper, giggle, groan, and sometimes they sell you bootleg DVDs out of their truck.
Welcome to Fat Larry's Trucker Mac, the only store for all your needs after 10 o'clock. I am the proprietor and salesman of the month several years in a row. The ladies call me, oh God, but you can call me Fat Larry with a F-A-T, cause I know I got a weight problem, I just don't give a fuck.
Comedy? Nailed it. Absolute legends. But when things get dark, and oh, they get deliciously dark. Voices that slither into your ear, full of hunger and ancient rot.
Ah, hello, young K-Knight. I see your face is not so lifeless. Your nerves not so deadened that you cannot express shock. Tell me, child, is my appearance that frightening?
They don't need to jump scare you, they unsettle you. They linger. It's disturbing.
Brother, you've got to open your mind. One man's disease is another man's sanctity. Here among the brotherhood of the Ninth Circle, we have shed these earthly labels. Come, partake of our divine communion.
And then there's Patty. Ugh. She's not a jump scare, she's a patience test in yoga pants. You'll want to drain her just for the peace and quiet.
I knew you'd talk to me. I swear you were all like totally drawn to me. I'm surprised I don't know you. I usually meet all the LA vampires out on the scene.
But hey, credit where it's due. If voice acting makes you laugh, squirms, or seriously consider murder, that's talent right there. Bloodlines walks a razor's edge. One moment you're yelling at a talking sign telling you to respect its authority. No, you stop. No, you stop. Stop it. Stop. The next you're tiptoeing through a haunted hotel where pots and pans are launching themselves at your head like Gordon Ramsay's ghost is mad at you. Oh, you better not be throwing stuff at me. Hey, you're missing. I'm not over there. No. Okay, that's getting out of hand. I will fight off it. Oh my god, it's fire. I need to get in. I'm stuck. It's beautiful madness highlighted by comedy and terror, doing the tango in your brain until you're not sure if you should giggle, cry, or stab something. Most games try this kind of tonal juggling and end up setting their circus tent on fire. But Bloodlines, it juggles flaming chainsaws, blindfolded, and makes it look elegant. It does this through the dialogue, of course, but also through its music and atmosphere. Take the Ocean House Hotel, for example. No cheap jump scares, no clowns with crowbars, just you and whatever used to be there. Hello? Hello? You guys saw that, didn't you? Didn't you? And maybe still is. Watching you. Waiting for you. You push forward not because you're brave, but because turning back might be worse. But seriously, I played this section at night and the only light I had was coming off of my monitors. This asshole spider slowly descended inches from my face, being silhouetted by the light of my monitors, and that just freaked me out. I don't know about this. I don't like this. Oh my god. Fucking spider. Get out of here. Bloodlines controls are mostly first person, unless you decide to pop out of your meat shell and admire your fabulous undead strut in melee combat. You're in third person, perfect for when you absolutely must deliver a spinning death kick to someone's unsuspecting cranium. Melee combat is also like a symphony of left clicking. You just mash that button like your life depends on it. And because it kinda does. And may your enemy's health pool be smaller than your patience. But fear not, my bitey little friend, for you have discipline, supernatural cheat codes granted to you by your lovely clan-cursed misfits. Gangrel and Nosferatu wield animalism, summon a spectral wolf from the what the hell was that dimension, and watch it play fetch with someone's femur. Us Malkavians get dementation. It's like whispering a Lovecraftian novel directly into someone's brain.
No money?
You must be hungry, Grizzly, but look, for friends are salmon.
Salmon. Must eat salmon.
Give your enemies mind-bending, soul-crushing visions of their death, and they basically just drop dead.
You want to kill me, huh? Take my place? All I do for you? Traitor! I show you.
Jesus. Visions of death. There you go. And that's just to name a few. For those of you who like hands-on combat, you also have melee weapons. You have bats, knives, katanas, even a severed arm perhaps. And of course, my personal favorite, the fire axe. Because only a madman would attack a fire with a blade. Prefer something louder? And at range, guns are here too. From the world's worst pistol to a flamethrower that would turn vampires, hunters, vampire hunters, and chatty NPCs named Patty into medium rare disappointments with ease. So bite, bash, slash, and flambe. However you tangle with terror, do it with class, because in the world of darkness, murder is fine, but doing it with style is divine. And I did not mean for that to rhyme. God damn it. Overall, the game centers around the Grand Puppet Master, dear Prince LaCroix. You'll dance along his main questline string by string, unlocking the new haunts across undead LA. Every time he snaps his little Camarilla fingers, he'll have you chase down the Ankaran sarcophagus. And by Cain does this thing get around. Traveling throughout LA, meeting the different factions, all interested in the sarcophagus for their own reasons. What's inside? That's the big mystery that everyone and their grandmas wants to find out. But why stop at the main course when there's a buffet of side quests bursting with delicious insanity? Ever wondered what happened to a certain bounty hunter? Ask the man flailing a severed arm like it's a conversation starter. Man, he hits hard. Flying death kick to your face. These delightful detours aren't just for laughs. They pump your veins full of sweet, sweet experience points. Whether you're reaping through flesh like a goth blender or summoning a 5-star bug buffet to devour your enemies whole. No matter which clan's blood is slushing around in your veins, hoard these points, unlock those disciplines, and let the powers of unlife bloom like a murder-flavored flower. You'll thank me later, or you won't. Either way, I've already heard your future screams. Even in 2025, Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines stands tall as a 10 out of 10 experience. It's a flawed masterpiece, a true gem that continues to shine in the shadows. If you're still unsure, take the plunge. Lose yourself in its world, because few RPGs offer this level of replayability, atmosphere, and unforgettable storytelling. It's quickly become one of my favorite gaming experiences in recent memory. So now, my fledgling friend, the night calls. Step boldly into the world of darkness and remember, wherever we go, it's the blood of King which makes our fate. Thank you for wandering through the web of madness with me, little bat snack. You listened, you learned, you didn't explode. Impressive. If you enjoyed this descent into beautiful lunacy, do the whole like, comment, and subscribe dance. And remember, in the game of unlife, the dice are rigged. I am no longer here.
Rustling robes of the Reaper. Maggots love you. Trust